Welcome back to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with San Diego businesses and the key people that are working hard to make a difference in our community. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com.
Great. Welcome back, guys. Wow, what a session with Jack.
Whew, I feel like I've been going through boot camp myself.
Okay, we need a longer break after that one.
Yeah.
But let's get to our next test. We have a great privilege here. I'm gonna start out by reading some of the projects our next guest has worked on. We have the Puesto Seaport Village at Old Police Headquarters, Puesto La Jolla, one of my favorites. He's done the Sinopolis movie theaters, Herringbone Restaurant at the Mondrian Hotel, Los Angeles, Kettner Exchange, Searsucker up in Del Mar area. Just some great projects. We want to welcome from Jaime Partners, Rodolfo Farber.
Hello, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you
Great.
did the Mondrian?
We're working on that right now.
You
Yes,
are?
Yes.
Is Asia to Cuba still in there?
That's not there anymore.
Oh,
so,
it's not.
Yes, we're working on there now.
Oh.
So, coming along.
Wow.
Great. Well, tell us a little bit about your firm and what you do, construction management. So tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Our company specializes mainly in project and construction management. For our niche is mainly hospitality industry, so food and beverage, and in the San Diego region, also some in, again, Los Angeles, and we've done some work in Arizona and Texas as well.
Wow.
More on the owner's representation side.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
So you represent the owners, and tell us a little bit more about the. You work primarily in the hospitality field, correct?
Yes, our firm specializes in the hospitality. Yes.
Okay. And what? Tell us your involvement. I'm going to go to one of my favorites, the Sinopolis movie theaters.
Sure.
For those of you who haven't been to a Sinopolis movie theater, it is marvelous. I should get.
Yeah, it's like, why haven't you been?
Yeah.
Okay, because this is like,
For sure.
this is an experience.
Service,
I mean, there's going to the movies
food,
and then there's Sinopolis.
Drinks,
Everything.
you name it.
Everything. Everything.
So
So our involvement with them, and again, we specialize in the hospitality industry. They do have a very interesting concept because they do have great menus you can actually add to the movies, right? So whoever's been there, you can realize, and of course the comfort. But what we help with them, everything from lease negotiations to actually just construction closeout. Okay, we're helping them as their project managers, owners rep for California. They do have very interesting expansion plans. They already have 5 locations in California, and they're looking at hopefully going all over the U.S. We're going to be helping them here in California. What we do mainly is help them to go from step 1 to 10, okay? When I say that is everything from creating the master project schedule, helping them to select the consultants, understanding their delivery method. Depending on which area they actually want to do it, we want to understand, okay, how can you get there? Who's a good player for the actual to become the architect or become the general contractor? How's the city there? Is it easy to actually go through the city and the permitting process, or you want to use a consultant from there? Should we use somebody from here? How far you want to get the plans in each one of the steps or each one of the cities. Let's say they do have a corporate office in Beverly Hills, okay? So some of the work is done in Orange County, but then if you're going to be jumping from city to city, who can you use there to make sure that you have a smooth process, you stay on budget, and you stay on schedule?
Are you also involved in the interior design? Because I think some of those restaurants, the design is so cool and fresh and hip. I mean, who's behind? Is that also a part of what you've managed?
What we do is actually on the owner's rep side, so on the project management, you can see us as kind of like the roadway too, okay? And each roadway we select each one of the steps, okay? Depending on the owner, the concept they want to do, and depending, of course, on, I guess, how institutional the client is. In the case of Cinépolis, for example, they do have design specs already from their corporate office in Mexico.
Okay.
So we need to bring them on, and we need to make sure that the architect here follows that for their construction drawings.
Okay.
Some of the other concepts, Herringbone or Searsucker, Puesto, and everything, we bring different interior designers. We're actually working with another Lobo Sushi, which is in Fashion Valley, but we're doing a high-end concept for them up in Carlsbad. And we bring also a designer from LA. What we do is RFQ, request for qualifications, bring in different options. Depending on how we see the client, you want to bring somebody that is going to have the chemistry with them to make sure that they do run a smooth process and they get what they want. Most of the clients, again, we're a small firm, boutique firm, and our clients, we're very personalized. So we need to make sure that once you understand the client, you bring in an interior designer that makes sense to them. There's chemistry behind it. So we put together the interior designer, the architectural engineering, okay? And let's say we kind of juggle everybody together to make sure that you get to a final product the way the client wanted. So.
Okay, see, I'm an NFL football fanatic. Okay, that's like my crack cocaine.
Okay.
So you're like the coach of the NFL team,
Pretty much.
who's got the players on the field, and you're calling the plays.
Yes, make sure that everybody's happy, mainly the owner of the team.
Okay, right.
And then, of
Who's
course,
sitting
we want
up
to
in
make
the
sure.
box and he's
Yes,
watching
sitting up in
everything
the
you're
box.
doing.
Yes, we're representing him. And then after that, we need to make sure that all the players come in place so we can get a winning product. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Great. Well, you're listening to Close Up on San Diego Business here on KFSD AM 1450 and financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, with my co-hosts, Andrea Kay and Al Arias. So your projects, tell me, it sounds to me like you're a combination of you do design, you do construction, you're a general contractor as well as the contract manager. Tell us how that works.
Yeah, we put together all the teams. So
All the teams.
depending again on the project and the location, we can actually bring in interior designer, the architect, everybody together, right?
But you serve as the
Permitting
general
process.
contractor on the project.
We can serve as a GC sometimes if it's located in San Diego. Yes.
Okay.
If it's outside San Diego, what we do is we have very good relationship with different GCs. We go in to different cities, Scottsdale, Austin, make sure we interview the right contractors who are the main players, mainly specializing on the niche that we're looking for. Okay. So if it's cinemas, if it's restaurants, then restaurants. And then hopefully find 2 or 3, interview them, start asking for proposals, work to get them through the process to make sure that we can do some value engineering also, so we can get to our target date and budget.
He's a facilitator.
Yeah,
We're a facilitator.
He does what we do.
He hammers the general contractor.
That's right.
Yes.
He don't want to be the general.
Yes.
No, I
No.
realize that, but he works like we do, where we bring in the right team to fulfill each part of the job, from the tax to the planning to the investment to the legal and what have you.
Yeah.
So you're a coordinator. That's
Exactly. That's our job.
Why is it that you and your firm has gotten to do all these fabulous projects? There's got to be a lot of construction management firms out there. What separates you from everyone else?
I think that something that's very important in our firm is we do have a niche market, okay? And again, being a boutique firm, we talk to the clients and we understand if one of the project is different. So we do not really, we do have something to follow through, but it's a combination of experience and education that has actually worked for us to create or to do a plan for each one of the owners differently, okay? And again, it's about projects. It's just about human nature. So we need to make sure that we can understand what the client needs so we can take from, again, 0 to 10 as soon as possible.
Right. Now, it is a niche. So were you always in this niche, hospitality, restaurants, in your background?
Actually, my firm, we're 2 partners, Alfredo and I, and Alfredo has a strong background in the general contracting side, doing restaurants, and then my background was more on project management and development. We saw that there was a really important need for clients to be taken through all the steps in the process, in the development process, not just the actual construction or just not the actual design. So we put together everything to make sure we actually cater to those clients. A lot of entrepreneurs, all these ideas that are out there, they want to see something different. How can we actually accomplish something?
It was a visionary marketing plan.
Yes.
Well, it
There you
must
go.
have been. Well,
Visionary marketing plan.
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. We work hard.
What kind of projects are you working on now?
Right now, we're working actually the Cinepolis in Northern California. That's coming in San Mateo. We're working on the Mondrian Herringbone. That's coming there. Okay. We're finishing Puesto headquarters here, the police station. Finishing the remodel in La Jolla, the expansion for Puesto. Finishing Blue Ocean Sushi for Lobo Sushi up in Carlsbad. Great project. And a couple more that are on the way. So
Wow. Are you just a food lover?
I am actually. That's a problem sometimes. But
Yes.
Well, our
That's
next
great.
meeting will have to be up there at the
Anytime,
Love
please,
Bug
guys.
Sushi.
Yeah, we can do
Maybe
talk
what-
show anytime.
we
Any
should
other
do
places.
a show. We should do a close up maybe up there.
Do close
Take-
up, yeah. Great. Tell us when the grand opening is, and we'll come up
Amazing.
and do a
For
show.
sure,
there.
we'll do that. We'll do
Yeah.
it's a Chinese here place in downtown also, so
Wow.
that will be interesting.
Yeah,
a little
just so you
different.
know, I love all kinds of food.
Perfect.
So
Okay, we
invite
can
me
start with
everywhere.
Chinese, do tacos, Mexican,
She loves it. but she-
international.
She loves it, but she doesn't eat it.
What, did you not see me
know.
scarf down one of Javier's chicken burritos here? It's like I inhaled
One like
it.
probably a half.
Okay, it was a half a burrito.
Okay.
So it won't cost you a whole lot to invite
For
me to the
sure.
restaurant.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, tell our listeners how they can get in touch with you.
Well, our website is www.jaimepartners.com. That's JAIMEPARTNERS.com. And my email, it's going to be complicated with my name, so I'll just do the info one.
Okay.
info@jaimepartners.com. And that's it.
Great. Well, this is wonderful. I can't wait. I tell you what, Andrea wants to take us on location, and
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is we'll just follow you in whatever projects you
Please.
do, and just do it on location
Yeah.
there.
Hey, let's go all the way to Austin.
Let's do that. That would be amazing. With a new client. also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, okay, well, you are listening to Close Up on San Diego Business, where we get up close and personal with homegrown San Diego businesses and the people that are working to make a difference in our community. This is financialnewsandtalk.com. I'm your host, Barry Waxler, here with Andrea Kay and Al Arias, and we'll be right back after the break with more homegrown business Close Up.